Hello players, who is gonna well and oh my god, what the fuck, I need to edit this now. Now we'll be showing off one game per arena, so let's go with the first game, which is Arena 3. So as I said before, I will be keeping one video per arena, but I will be making it less editing, I would say. Or rather, I won't put too much editing into it, rather just keeping it simple with a simple voiceover and maybe some sound effect here and there. So yeah, nothing. For the rest, I will be pretty much commenting for the whole thing, and yeah, we'll see how much I will progress as a player in Clash Royale. So yeah. Now, starting things off, I do get some pretty nasty damage from my opponent. He'll try to, kind of bait up, the Valkyrie, etc. I really didn't know what I was doing, but like, as I said before, we're pretty much in the early arena, so that's pretty common, not gonna lie. We're pretty much trying to fight our opponent pretty fast, and we do get a nice mini-pack connections while Valkyrie Tower. That is a really good. Yeah, the opponent goes for a mini P.E.K.K.A kinda late, not gonna lie. We go for archers, scaly at the bridge, no, on the side of the bridge. He goes for a heavy giant. I low-key didn't know how would I fight this low-key. So I went for, so for some goblins, etc. I hope he didn't hero my goblins and archer, because either way it would have been so over. He goes for a knight, which, I don't know, that knight was kinda weak. I mean, I'm guessing we're playing against bots, but either way, still, interesting match. I go for a giant on the opposite lane, trying to apply dual pressures and so forth, so he needs to deal with two things at once. We take the first tower. He goes for a Valk on the other side, which is, not the best idea, but still not the worst. We get some nice tower damage on the chin. Here wanted to go for the king tower. We do some heavy damage. In fact, we almost take the tower, but they took it before us, our towers and so forth, so yeah. And yeah, pretty much like that's pretty much it. That's the first game. Let's go to Arena 4. Here we are against Non201. It's a real player, so a real motherfucker here. He goes a first play, Barbarians and Mega Minion. That is nasty play. Thank God we pre-played Archers and we had a Fireball. Either way, we would have been cooked. Holy smokes. He goes for a mini P.E.K.K.A at the bridge. I defended really well with my Archers and Skelly. Really well, as you can see. One archer died, unfortunately, but here we go with the battle ram. He pre-placed a bomb tower, luckily, because I was placing my ram on the bridge. As you can see, I'm kind of playing kind of a bridge spam type of side deck. It's a really fun deck, I thought it would have been pretty good in this arena, since there isn't too much crazy shit, like for example your wizards and support. So yeah, and as well Ron, Oh wait, no, I forgot, this video clips are older, like we're months before, Ronian and Spirits and Earth and so forth. That's why I'm making this video now, because it way they become way too old. By the way, the opponent goes for a mini P.E.K.K.A. I go for a ram. He's probably gonna place a bomb tower. No, he just lets it fully connect. Alright, so that's pretty nice. He puts a Inferno tower. I low-key do not know why he placed it this late. I feel like it was short on elixir. He could play some archer trying to snipe it. I guess I could have placed it that much better, not gonna lie. He placed a bomb tower on the other side, which is fine because it means I can go for a full battle and push, since he has not his bomb tower in his opponent, it seems. Yup, we pretty much get a full connection here. The Mega Minion kinda going on about it and so forth. So we do take a one tower. He keeps cycling Fireball, which is probably the most useless shit you can do, since is getting him no value. He plays a bomb tower on the bridge. Bro, what are these players doing, Yeah, I mean, to be honest, we're the earlier arena, but that's kind of crazy though, like bomb tower on the bridge talk, for real. Anyway, We kill the Mega Minion. I try to make a push. The Marine connects. That is a good thing. He goes for a giant push on the line. That's pretty scary, especially since he has the mini P.E.K.K.A. But thank God we kinda managed to defend it. And yeah, he has almost no time left. And we pretty much should take the dub. Holy smokes, we have so many archers right now, dog. And we was a musketeer, and we pretty much won. So that was game 2. Let's go to the next game, which in the next arena, which gets harder. So here we go against the I'm not pronouncing that name, and here we go. So we're pretty much still playing our deck. Here we go, here Musketeer, since they did give us by reaching Arena 5, a kind of a sweet gift. I probably should pick another hero, not gonna lie. I don't know, bro. Anyway, he plays he plays a bomber, and he has plays graveyard. Then he has played some archer. I play my arrows in musketeer, I think. Nope, I didn't. I wanted to keep them safe, probably a smarter move. He goes for a giant, for a hero giant specifically. That is quite tanky, not gonna lie. He goes for a mini P.E.K.K.A. on the side. That is quite tanky too, Loki. Thank God our wizard kinda takes it out pretty fairly quickly. So that we took some damage, but not too much damage, so that's a good shit. He goes for a graveyard, which did kind of fail. The musketeer, though, he's ranking up damage. The musketeer being ranking that damage up pretty damn sufficiently. God damn. We go for another musketeer at the bridge. Pretty much, we kill the 2 archers, and yeah, that's pretty much seems kind of a stalemate, bro. Not gonna lie. Hero Giant, that's kind of crazy. He goes for a Hero Giant here. He bounces a skeleton off. I don't know why. That's kind of weird, but either way. The bomber kind of attacks. It kind of locks on all wizard. That's fine though. I'm kind of low on elixir. Probably should save it up. Not gonna lie. Bombs hitting the tower hard. The goblins doing the damage too, and we pretty much take 1 tower. So that's pretty good. We have the counter push, the Mega Minion to pretty much kill, so I pretty much decided to play Musketeer here to pretty much take it out pretty fairly quickly. So yeah, the opponent goes for Hero Giant and he was Skelly, an insane combo. Not gonna lie, I really need to pay attention here because if one Evil Skelly connects, we're kinda cool. Thank God I had the Wizard Minion. Holy smokes, he goes for another Mega Minion, but I feel like this is probably game. We have quite a lot of stuff and so on so forth going forward. So yeah, we're pretty much trying to push and so on and so forth. Good luck by our Ram and so on and so forth. Take down the tower and try to pretty much pressure and so on and so forth. That's really good. We have like 2 wizard and 1 musketeer. We might gonna get 3 crown and we get 3 crown. So let's go into the next game. Level 10? Yeah, okay, we lost here, bro. That ass like level 9 or Hog Rider. Holy fuck. And here we go into our next game. I go first, play Goblin Cage and then Prince. He goes first, play Wizard and Giant. No, that's a pretty cool thing. The Goblin Bro kind of putting up some damage. Also, in this game there will be some edits, so yeah. Finish him! Yeah, as you can see, I kind of went crazy with the edits in this clip and shit. I really had nothing to do, so yeah, I decided to editing a little bit more. Yeah, as you can see, our king tower is kinda low, not gonna lie. We took some really heavy damage from that, giant potions and so forth. Here was kind of wrapping up my mind and trying to, find something good I could do with my elixir. I go for a musketeer here. I think I wanted to, pop up the ability and probably destroy the giant as soon as possible. Here I go for bats. Yes, and yeah, they play the ability. He goes for wizard, a kinda late wizard, not gonna lie. I feel like he could have done better. We play Prince. The Prince take out Wizard, and the Prince dies unfortunately, but it was pretty low in HP. The Musketeer though, ranking up some good damage. I love to see that, etc. Here I play some Goblin Cage and wait, no, hold on, no, it's wrong. That's wrong. Oh, we're taking some big damage. Smokes. That's pretty damn bad. Yeah, my bad, gang. Hope y'all didn't get a heart attack. But either way, we go for 3 Musketeer up in the fucking bridge right now. What we get here, gang? He goes, I think, for... oh, yeah, he goes for a Giant. That's pretty nasty. But the Musketeer be ranked not that damage up. He goes for a Wizard, too. Here we play Goblin Cage. And that's why he got nerfed to 2 Elixir Cycle. God damn. The Goblin Cage putting in some work. We didn't get 3 crown. Holy smokes, we're gonna complete fuck him up pretty much. And we won thanks to the Prince and the 3 Musketeer. And here we go to the next match. We are against Allied Lobster. I don't know, it's a pretty weird name, not gonna lie. Either way, we go for a Goblin Cage instead of trying to, stall for a moment. He goes for aggressive play, Fly Machine and Valk at the back. That is a nasty play. He's going for Royal Ogs too. Here we're playing a pretty interesting P.E.K.K.A, mini P.E.K.K.A, 3 Musketeer. Yeah, I have my head kind of wrapped around 3 Musketeer in these games, not gonna lie. Here we play the P.E.K.K.A. He goes for a bats. Maybe the Brawl will get some damage. Maybe the mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh, the mini P.E.K.K.A got a hit. That's nice. The Musketeer does good work on the other side. He goes for a nasty Wizard too. Ooh, unfortunately it's the hero version, so we can't really do much about it. We take some pretty nasty damage, but he has to kind of more damage because both of his tower damage. But anyway, he goes for a mini P.E.K.K.A. I go for the Goblin Cage, and that's the reason why this shit got nerfed. 1 second was so nasty, dog. But yeah. Either way, we take out the mini P.E.K.K.A, Swift and Swipey. That's pretty much about it. And he can do shit, I think. I genuinely feel like he can do shit. Also, these games are before Ronin, so yeah, if you notice why I'm running most heavy tank is because these games are before Ronin was added to the game. But he was weak at this time, so yeah. I go for a mini P.E.K.K.A at back. The opponent goes for a Valk and Fly Machine. So I pretty much leave them Fly Machine alone. I feel like they're completely fine, not gonna lie, since we're pretty much playing a heavy deck here. He goes for Royal Ogs. As I said before, I didn't care. I just wanted to, create my big push. Since he doesn't seem to have any big spell in his hand. On the line, he has Fireball. That's nasty. He kind of clean up, but we are still going to hit strong and heavy. Yep, 1 hit, 2 hit. He destroyed my tower, but we take his tower too. So now he has to defend this. Either way, what the fuck is that Inferno Tower going there? Well, I mean, that's fine, I guess. Still doing some nasty damage. I don't know why you placed it there, bro. Like, we still did like half of his king, not 90% of his king tower. That was nasty. Here I'm leaking with Elixir. I need to play something real fast, real soon. We go for a P.E.K.K.A bridge. He goes for aggressive play. Fly Machine, Hero Wizard, and me P.E.K.K.A the bridge. We're trying, to stall here. I play some Scaly a bit too late, I will say. Our tower almost goes down. I decide to go for a full counter push at the back. Trying to pretty much get a full-on King Tower destroyment. I don't know what I'm saying, bro. That's kind of a nasty game. He goes for Royal Hogs. He's trying to defend pretty hardly. I don't know if we can win this game. I feel like we don't. Hold on, we're kind of late here. I think he has his Fireball in cycle by now. Ooh, I don't know if we can manage, bro. Like, 1 Fireball is GG and over. He goes for a Fireball. I don't know why he did that, but yeah, we won. He goes for a messed up Fireball, but yeah, we completely won. And that's game, I don't know, 7-6? I don't know, look here. Oh, shit. Yeah, either way, we playing some Hog Rider at Bridge. First play, motherfucking hell, does an aggressive hell play. And we get some nasty hits, and he goes for the barbs, a pretty nasty play here. We go for the witch. I feel like a pretty bad placed witch. He goes for the prince. Yeah, it's a prince. Oh, that's gonna be pretty nasty attacks here, not gonna lie. I don't know if I can defend this pretty well, but yeah, I mean, we kinda defend it, but we get some pretty nasty hits too. He goes for a wizard. I go for my ice column, but pretty well timed, not gonna lie. He goes for a Skarmy, probably a bad Skarmy. Oh no, wait, he has a much level higher Skarmy than my ice column, so that's pretty bad. Yeah, his skeleton do not die from my ice column. That's pretty sad. But anyway, we go for the archers, and I go for you know, my hog riders and so forth, so trying to, you know, deal some pressure. Here I go with the bats, and the bats completely clean up the baby dragon. That's pretty nasty. We got some nasty hits on the tower, and we're almost, no, we are taking the tower. That is nasty. He goes for barbs as well, but kinda late, not gonna lie, because we're already taking the tower big at home. Defending pretty damn well here, and yeah, we're pretty much doing all fine. He goes for another witch. I feel like that's a bad witch, because to be honest, our witch is gonna win pretty easily the fight, so yeah. Here I go for a 3 musketeer. Yeah, here I go for some desperate 3 musketeer, I think. I wanted to put out the corner, but he played the mini P.E.K.K.A, so I put him on the bridge. I feel like this 3 musketeer kind of weak, but we're gonna see. Maybe the opponent resign. No, he's still playing. He's still playing pretty hardly. Although I do think he was low in elixir. Either way, we take the tower pretty fast too. Almost take the tower, I mean. But yeah. Yeah, ooh, he plays a P.E.K.K.A, that's kinda nasty, considering he's not been playing that many cards, I'm not gonna lie. He has played a P.E.K.K.A here, trying to, you know, suckle my witch and my ice cone, trying to, you know, slow him out a bit. He goes for a prince too. He might gonna take tower away. He's going to take tower, I think. We need to cycle really fast to our win condition, trying to, you know, stall his troops. That's kind of nasty. The prince goes all the way back with his barbs too. He plays a Skarmy here. That's kind of nasty. Luckily, I think we can kind of win here. No, he goes for another P.E.K.K.A. That is nasty. Okay, we managed to at least defend it pretty well. He goes for a wizard a bit late, I will say, but yeah, we completely managed to defend that crazy offense play. That was nasty. Here I go for 3 musketeer to add some pressure, so he's forced to play something. But anyway, his tower is gone, and we pretty much take his tower. He plays Barba, but yeah, it doesn't matter. We completely won the game. Alright, here we go into the next game. Goes for a Goblin Barrel. I managed to defend him pretty cleanly. That is quite good, not gonna lie. I low-key don't know what my opponent is running, so I'm kind of trying to, you know, suckle my cards, trying to get what he's playing. He's playing Wizard, so it could be maybe P.E.K.K.A Wizard or some. I'm betting. Either way, we go for our Furnace, which is really good here, not gonna lie. We get some nasty hits. We go for the battle here. And as you can see, I'm still playing, you know, this musketeer, no, 3 musketeer deck, so yeah, that's not what I'm playing. We get some pretty nasty hit on the vault too that my opponent has played, so that's really good. I go for the berserker here, trying to add pressure with my musketeer, and I actually do manage to get some value, and kinda almost break the tower apart. Look at this, we're almost breaking the tower. And we're getting some nasty value out of it, not gonna lie. The knight was kinda too late. We go for the Skelly, he goes for the Goblin Barrel. We managed to clear them pretty easily, although the Goblin do manage to get some hits and so on and so forth. So yeah, a bet managed to connect. That's pretty nasty. He goes for the Evil Witch. That is kinda fine. I feel like we can kinda manage this. He goes for a knight, so that's pretty decent, not gonna lie. One of his towers is kinda low HP. I feel like I can pretty much manage to break him. I'm kinda pressuring the other lane, trying to, you know, add some dual pressure and so on and so forth. Ooh, we get some nasty hits. He plays the wizard, but we got some nasty hit. Hold on, this might be tower. Wait a second. We're completely destroying him, tearing apart his tower. Look at this, bro. Holy shit, I need to destroy one of his towers, not gonna lie. That is quite close. He goes for a witch again. That is completely fine. He zaps the bats. I don't know, it's kind of weird. He goes for a knight. Go for my 3 musketeer finally. playing them. He goes for a Goblin Pair, we managed to completely kill them out. He goes for another Evil Witch, I feel like he's playing Evil Witch Saga, some shit, Loki. By the way, we go for the Furnace, we get some good hits on the on the Witch. Our 3 Musketeer are getting healed pretty fairly by the battle here. Another Goblin Barrel, we managed to pretty much kill it. Oh, we're pushing hard, and we managed to take the tower. And yeah, I feel like that's completely GG. He has like 10 seconds left, and that's completely out. So yeah, nothing. That's generally it for today's videos. Yeah, and generally that's it. I literally do not have any more footage. And yeah, pretty much that's generally it, Loki. Hope you have a good one, and nothing. Take care. And that's the first video out of the other 2 videos I need to do. So yeah, nothing. Take care. Bye bye.